Um, Pretty simple. I told our guys rebounding and free throws was the effect of the outcome tonight. Got out-rebounded and gave up 13 offensive rebounds. Obviously, the one to tip in to take the lead was a huge one as well. And then from the free throw line, 12 for what we consider 22 because we missed the front end of a couple one-on-ones. So, we left 10 points on the board, but just got to get better.
Did Denver do anything different, Coach? Did you get that, or JJ said it was a lack of focus and edge, but why do you think that was, or did Denver do something different that maybe you weren't prepared for?
No, I thought we gave them the right information, but just in general, regardless of if we didn't give them anything, rebounding is always huge. So at the end of the day, when you look at the stat sheet, and I think he's going to be a good player, but 37 minutes, Thompson didn't have one rebound. That's a problem. Even Jake, 2 rebounds with 43 minutes. TJ, 32 minutes with 1 rebound. Maldo left the game and was our second leader in rebounds. So it was more of a want by them at the end of the day, and we didn't do our job.
You mentioned the South Carolina game. You thought that was probably y'all's best defensive effort for the whole game, and you come out and perform like that tonight. What's the issues and the consistency there from game to game?
At the end of the day, you lose Maldonado, so that's one of your experienced guys. Obviously down the body with Nye. So, you're relying on TJ as a freshman and AJ as a first-year player, and obviously Brandon and Tariq. But, it's just, like I told him, it's tough sometimes when you're communicating something in timeouts, whether it be on the board or just verbally communicating it, and we go out there and we don't execute. Yeah, I thought South Carolina was one of our better, smarter efforts, but again, we played a lot of zone. Tonight we played more man because of their ability to shoot the 3-ball. And guys had to play a lot of minutes. JJ didn't come off the floor. Probably wasn't one of his best performances as well, offensively or defensively, or even rebounding the basketball. And he led us with 8. So.
Was it really surprising? You guys have been kind of undermanned, outsized by teams, but still battled on the glass. How surprising was it that you didn't see that battle in that fight tonight?
At the end of the day, even for me, I even got emotional there a little bit, seeing Maldonado. He's our captain. He's our leader, one of our leaders. Seeing him go down and in the pain that he was in, affected me because I know how hard he competes and how hard he wants to be out there and what he's done to get back out there. It's disheartening. Just disheartening, but the rebounding and the free throws, but in the same breath, with all that happening, you still have an opportunity to win the basketball game.
Maldo went down as soon as it's his back, and do you have any kind of early report on what might be going on there?
I went in the locker room right before I went down the radio just to check on him, and it doesn't look good. He's teared up a little bit, red eyes. Again, I know how passionate the kid is. everybody walked in, the team, just to check on them. But I have not talked to Dallas or the doctors yet to see what's going on.
Alan, you've been coaching as an assistant head coach for a lot of years. Is just the way that the beginning of the season transpired with all the injuries, the suspension. I mean, has this been maybe your most challenging year as a coach?
Yeah, test your faith, huh? It has been. And some of it you can't control, you know, at the end of the day. But, you know, I believe in what we're doing and how we're going about it. I believe I come to practice every day with positive energy. I think our guys do the same. I think even as coaches, we try to teach them more than just a game of basketball. You know, we have culture classes. We try to get out into the community. Like we have a program here, but all these things on top of one another, it's tough. And, you know, I'm not the one to sit up and blame it on anything or try to make excuses for it, but they are facts, you know. It hurts with, you know, what you're trying to do. Obviously, Denver had been going through some of that as well, and recently, I guess, got back healthy enough. But yeah, I would say the most challenging, whether head coach or assistant, I've never been around this much injuries, even the suspension, which, you know, at the end of the day, you're talking about key components to what we're trying to do. So you have to consistently adjust things to go forward. But like I said, I mean, I think we got a good group of guys, and, you know, the locker room is hurt right now. But there's more basketball to be played.
I mean, you got 9 or 10 days before your next game. I know there'll be rest, there'll be finals, you know, there'll be practice. But with everything you've gone through, could some time like this, at least between games, come a better time for you right now?
Well, it's kind of a double-edged sword because you don't want to sit on a loss this long. But, you know, you try to learn as much as you can from it. You know, Naughton got cleared to work his way back in, so that's a positive note. You know, with these 10 days, maybe, possibly, ready for the Texas trip, if not Dixie, for sure. But, you know, as soon as I find out about Maldonado, I'm sure that's going to need some rest just for his body, but also his mental at the same time. You know, JJ rest, Jake rest, and, you know, we still got to get some of the newer guys more ready to play basketball. Because right now, I mean, it's just a lot of mental mistakes, even for the new ones that was out there, you know. But you kind of have to go with what you have, and right now that's what we have. So, you know, I don't think, you know, I mean, I know my voice sounds a little down, but that's more so for the loss. But there's not any discouragement within our guys or within our staff, even within communicating to our guys. We just got to regroup and put our best foot forward as, you know, we get prepared for a conference season.
So for Jordan, is he cleared for full contact?
He's not clear. Well, he's not cleared for full contact. He's cleared to now work his way back up to full contact. So he's running. Got in on shoot around today. Did some dummy offense. We do a segment post guard split, so he got in there and pretty much got an individual in. So that timetable is more so on him and Dallas in the sense of bringing him back to contact, but probably will go through some pads first before he goes through contact.